Iron metabolism. Iron intake is about 10 to 20 milligram per day, whereas absorption is only 1 to 2 milligram per day. Absorption mainly takes place in the duodenum. Let us see what happens inside the duodenum. This is duodenal enterocyte, lumen, apical membrane, basolateral membrane. So when we take food from animal source like meat, it contains both hemoglobin and myoglobin. Both contain heme. Inside heme there is iron. This heme is transported directly through a heme transporter into the enterocyte, and then iron is released inside. When we take food from plant source, then there is no heme. Iron is mostly in the ferric form, but it must be converted to ferrous form for absorption. This is done by duodenal cytochrome B. Valency of ferrous form is 2, so it is transported by divalent metal transporter into the enterocyte. This iron may be stored as ferritin, or it may be transported across the basolateral membrane by the iron exporter ferroportin. This ferroportin is inhibited by hepcidin. Hepcidin is the main regulator of iron homeostasis, and it is secreted by the liver. This ferrous form is oxidized to ferric form by hephaestin. So this ferric form, it is transported in the blood, bound to transferrin. Under normal condition, only about 30% of transferrin is saturated with iron. But 65% of body iron is in the hemoglobin. So in the bone marrow, transferrin binds to transferrin receptor on the erythroblast. And iron is released inside and is used for hemoglobin synthesis. And from erythroblast, RBCs are produced and they circulate in the blood. And when lifespan of 120 days over, then old RBCs are destroyed. This is done by macrophages of spleen mainly, but also bone marrow and liver. Inside, hemoglobin is degraded and iron is released from the hemoglobin. It may be stored as ferritin, very small amount as hemosiderin, or it may be released back into the circulation through ferroportin. Iron is also used for synthesis of myoglobin and iron containing enzymes. About 15 to 30% of iron is stored in the liver as ferritin. If needed, iron will be released from the ferritin and will be transported back into blood through ferroportin. So this ferritin from intracellular stores, small amount proportionate to the stores, is secreted into the blood. So serum ferritin, when measured, reflects intracellular iron stores. So what happens to iron metabolism in anemia of inflammation, also known as anemia of chronic disease? Here there is increased interleukin 6, which causes increased hepcidin synthesis by the liver. As we have already seen, hepcidin inhibits ferroportin. So there is decreased iron absorption as well as decreased iron release from iron stores like macrophages and liver. So there is decreased serum iron, but serum ferritin is normal or increased. Whereas in iron deficiency anemia, both iron and serum ferritin are decreased.